What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Promise I'm getting better at uploading more consistently. So today I'm making some lasagna for dinner tonight. Got my glass of wine ready. Casey will be home in a couple hours, so I'm just kind of starting dinner early. But I figured why not just turn the camera on and show you guys how I make this super easy like weeknight lasagna. It's like a half-ass lasagna. It's not like a traditional lasagna where it takes like hours and hours for you to prepare it. It takes about 30 minutes to prepare it, and then you can just go ahead and bake it for 45 minutes. That's what I like to do, but right now I have the time, so I'm just gonna make it ahead of time before Casey gets home. That way when he gets home, we'll just pop it in the oven and then we're ready to go. So let's just get started. It's super easy. I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's go. Okay, so what you're gonna need is a box of the no boil lasagna. I get mine at Trader Joe's, but you can get yours anywhere. I usually only use like half the box of the lasagna, so if you only have half the box, you're good. I need some spinach, lots of garlic, and onion. I have only half of it, but you can use a whole onion if you would like. A bag of mushrooms. This is a 10-ounce bag of mushrooms, but you can always use more if you would like. And then some zucchini. I almost hit the knife. That was awesome. We're going to use a jar of marinara sauce. This is the Rouse homemade marinara sauce. It's like the best one that I've found. I get mine for a 2-pack at Costco. Super great. You're gonna need an egg, some mozzarella. This is just half of a pound of leftover mozzarella that I have. I might have to use some more somewhere, but for right now I think that'll be fine. Some Parmesan cheese, 16 ounces of ricotta, some basil, and that's it. So let's get started. I'm going to start off by chopping my onion up. Then I'm going to chop up some garlic. I'm probably going to use about 4 cloves of garlic. I'm only going to chop up 2 of the zucchini because I think that will be plenty since they're really big. Okay, I'm going to chop up some of, or actually all of these mushrooms. I want this lasagna to be heavily mushroom-y. So more mushrooms than zucchini, but again, you can do whatever you please. This is just kind of me showing you what I would do and what I would throw in it. You can always switch out which veggies you want to do. You can add meat. You can not add meat. Literally, you can do whatever you want to this lasagna. I'm just showing you the steps of how to prepare it if you wanted to make it. I'm gonna put a pan on medium heat, and I'm going to add just a little bit of some extra virgin olive oil. I'd say that's about 2 tablespoons. And then I'm gonna add all of the onion and the garlic. Just a quick stir because I don't want my garlic to burn.
Hey yo, man.
And now I'm just gonna add all of the zucchini. I'm just gonna let this cook down for a little bit. And then I'm gonna add in all of these mushrooms as carefully as I can, not to drop them because all of the dogs are sitting at my feet. sauce. And I'm gonna let this simmer for about 15 minutes just so that all the flavors kind of melt together, and then we will come back. Now that that's been simmering for a while, I'm going to add in lots and lots of spinach. Just add in handfuls at a time. That way you don't spill stuff like me. You want to make sure that you add the spinach last so it doesn't get super discolored and like gross. I'm just going to add in a little bit of salt and some pepper. And then I'm going to work on the ricotta mixture. So I'm just going to add all of the ricotta into a bowl. Then I'm going to add about 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan, 1 egg, and then some salt and some pepper. Then I'm just going to mix it all together as carefully as I can without spilling anything. So I'm going to place everything in this baking dish right here. So I have my sauce mixture over here, and then the ricotta. I sliced up the mozzarella, and then I have the noodles over here somewhere. So first, I'm gonna try to get this as close as possible. I'm gonna put a layer of the sauce down. It doesn't need to be a whole lot, just enough to kind of cover the bottom of the pan. And then I'm gonna do a layer of the pasta. Let's see. I kind of like to overlap them just a little bit. So I usually fit about 3 in my pan. Depending on what size pan you use, you can do more. And then we're gonna go the ricotta mixture. Just enough to cover. It's easier to hold them down while you spread it. Doesn't need to be super thick either, just enough to evenly layer it. Okay, and then we're going to do a layer of the mozzarella. You don't need to put a whole ton of mozzarella because it'll all melt, so it might not look like a lot, but trust me, once you bake it and it all melts together, it'll all evenly distribute. Another layer of the sauce. And you do another layer of pasta, and then you basically just repeat that. Top it off with the remaining sauce. And then I'm just going to top it with the rest of this mozzarella. If you don't have any mozzarella left, totally fine. You can just omit this step because we are going to add some Parmesan on top of it as well. But I have extra, and I mean, you can never have too much cheese, right? Just sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese. You can do as much or as little as you like. Casey and I really like cheese, so I'm gonna put a good amount on there. Okay, and then I'm gonna cover this with foil. Casey is on his way home, which is perfect because I'm going to pop this into an oven. I preheated the oven already to 400 degrees. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven covered with foil for about 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna take the foil off and put it back in the oven for another 20 minutes so that the cheese can get all nice and bubbly and melted. And then we'll be ready to go. So I'll see you back here in an hour. Wowie, wowie, wowie. This looks so good. It's perfection. Alright guys, I'm gonna go enjoy this lasagna, but I just wanted to show you guys how I make this. It's kind of one of those recipes that I go to when I either want some comfort food or I want something that we're gonna have a ton of leftovers with. Like I said, it is a little bit of a longer process, but you can always do this on like a meal prep night where like you meal prep a whole bunch of stuff, because then you can freeze it, or you can just put it in the fridge for later in the week and then you just pop it in the oven for an hour. Or if you just have the extra time on one night, you can prepare it a little bit earlier, let it sit, and then when you're ready to bake it, you just put it in the oven for an hour, you don't have to worry about it, and then you can enjoy it, and then you'll have leftovers for the whole week. And then you can always freeze those for later or whatever, and then you can always just reheat it back in the oven. But anyways, Casey just got home, so I'm gonna go eat this lasagna. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see from me next, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to check out the blog. I'm going to link the recipe down below, where it'll take you to the blog so you can see the whole recipe and step-by-step process. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!